Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hi everybody, that's Keith. I'm Dustin, and we got a bribe. This one I've never seen before.
I have seen this on the shelf.
Okay.
Didn't buy it.
Right.
Was curious.
Well.
Because the people don't realize that Jim Beam actually does make some really good stuff.
It's just not, like, the white label is not terrible.
But it's not my first choice at the bar either.
Right.
You know?
Right. But this is Jim Beam Black.
I'm super curious about this.
I am too, and this is from our Marine friend, John.
Yep. Simplify, John.
There you go.
So, now, aside from, hey, we get to taste the Jim Beam we're curious about.
Yeah.
We got an OG.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
We got Waylon.
Oh, it's been okay.
It's been a minute since we've had a Waylon.
I don't know how to open this bottle.
You can go the Marine route. Got any C4?
I do have a gun. I also have a knife. I think I'm gonna go with the knife.
Try with the knife. If that doesn't work,
if the gun doesn't work,
we can get into some rapid oxidizers later if we need to.
Some shape charges maybe.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. We'll get there. Look, I think
it's
I
the
got
combat engineer credo. When in doubt, use more. John's got me thinking all jarheady thoughts tonight.
Already.
Yeah, all right. So we get an OG. We get a bottle we don't know anything about. And
it's a screw top.
We're learning that doesn't matter much.
That's true, but I was surprised because Jim Beam usually has a cork.
Yeah. All right, so let's check out some Waylon here. The song is called A Long Time Ago.
I don't look the way the average cowboy singer looks.
I'm going to start this over. But I am hearing some sick right-hand technique.
That loping.
The picking that he is doing that's pretty awesome. He's almost doing a flamenco style.
I don't look the way the average cowboy singer looks. I'll admit I've taken things I never should have took. You can read a different story in a lot of different books, but even then you won't really know how it was a long time ago. Women have been my trouble since I found out they weren't me. In spite of that, I stopped and took a wife now and then. They built their fences high, but they couldn't hold me in. I was born with a fire down below, and I learned to fly a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, we're listening to that again.
Long time ago, yeah. Don't ask me about the years I spent out in the rain, about the ones I spent in love or the ones I spent insane. And don't ask me who I gave my seat to on that plane. I think you already know.
Shit.
I told you that a long time ago.
Whoa!
Me and old Willie Lottie, we've been sold and bought. I guess y'all heard about some kind of system that we fought. We ain't the only outlaws, just the only ones they caught. They tried to run us off, but Willie's slow. I quit running a long time ago.
Wish they had not faded that out. I wanted that to go on for another 3 minutes.
And it could have.
That right hand picking was glorious. What I was hearing was Spanish classical picking style.
Which I'm not going to argue, but I want to ask you this. So I felt you're the music guy, so I want you to think about this. So that you got that Spanish flamenco influence, and then Southern rock influence.
Kinda. So by no means did that song sound like Spanish classical guitar, right?
Right.
It just didn't. But there's a picking technique that Spanish classical players use. So they use their whole right hand. And typically, the thumb is responsible for, in standard tuning, what would be the E and A strings. So it's managing 2 strings and ding ding ding, down here. And in the meantime, the other 4 are running on the remaining 4 strings, and they can do different patterns and stuff like that. And what they'll do that Waylon didn't is they'll occasionally wham, just slam it with all their fingers and just give you that staccato thump. But I was hearing some really good right hand finger picking, and it sounded to me like he was playing the bass melody Spanish style, using his thumb to drive it, and the other fingers just rolling the chords behind it, which is a technique I have never been able to master.
It's cool.
It sounds amazing when it's done well, and that was done very well. Plus, the lyrical content was kind of funny.
Dude.
He's like, yeah, I'm kind of a dirtbag, and I'm cool with it.
I gave that guy my seat on the plane, and he died.
Yeah.
By the way, Willie and I, we got in trouble with the law. Willie's slow, man.
What?
That was unexpected.
Willie's slow, and I just quit running.
A long time ago. I would argue, and I don't think it's going to be much of an argument, that is playlist quality.
Absolutely. Oh man, that is such a damn vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Chris Christopherson was
Think
the king
about
of
what
vibe.
your right foot would do.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I thought Chris Christopherson was the king of vibe. Well, Waylon can lay down a vibe too if he wants to.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, let me get into this. So, to me,
We've never been here, or at least I haven't.
I've never been to the Jim Beam
We've
distillery.
driven by it like 150 times.
Oh yeah, there's the sign.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Keep going every single time.
So what's kind of interesting to me,
We need to stop one of these times.
we probably should. This drink is 100% initial. All your flavors, all of your drink,
Initial to mid.
all of your notes and all that shit are up front. There's no mid.
I'd argue there is.
I'm getting 0 mid.
Take a bigger drink.
Yeah. If you chug it,
Did you chug it?
there's a mid.
There's a mid. It's a very
It's short-lived.
sweet, oaky mid. You're right. It is short-lived.
So
Which is probably why you don't get it on a tiny drink.
yeah, because my default now is the tiny. I feel like I get a better feel.
Explanation.
Yeah. So for me, taking a tiny, small to tiny sip, I get up front. I'm getting a lot of stuff. I'm getting like the slightest hit of citrus. I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon. I'm definitely getting corn sweet in there, and there's a little oak forward in the initial. I got no mid, and then I kind of got no finish.
It dries out.
And as it dries out, the oak comes back.
Correct. And it's just like a hint.
Yeah.
It's not powerful. It's just like, I'm still here, guys.
This is a drink that is all your flavor profile is very front loaded. Like very highly front loaded. You know what though? The longer I sit here not taking a drink, the more oak I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. It builds.
That's weird.
It builds a little bit.
Building, yeah.
I will tell you, I've had a lot of Jim Beam.
This is hands down better than
White Label.
White Label.
Yes.
I don't think it's as good as the Devil's Cut.
Agreed.
So it's right in between. I bet it's priced in between.
I have no idea what it's priced.
Yeah,
You saw it on the shelf.
I didn't even look at the price.
Huh.
I just saw it there.
Where was
I wonder
it?
what that is.
Okay.
Mid shelf.
So I don't want to tell you what I feel like it tastes like because they tell me some things. So I want to. So do you have any other tasting notes that you want to talk about? Take one more drink.
That time, I think I got a lot more citrus in that up front, but it was still the same experience. No mid, really no finish, and here in a few minutes, the oak is going to creep in.
Okay.
Yeah. So what?
What do they say?
What do they say?
So after 7 years resting in barrels,
Hey.
something special happens. The liquid, that's this stuff, turns a rich gold with notes of caramel, vanilla, and warm oak.
Yeah.
This is the smooth, aged whiskey of Jim Beam Black.
Marketing wonks just put something on a bottle, man.
I kind of got the caramel. No, obviously they told me, and that's gonna
Yeah, it influences you a little bit.
And I do kind of get the vanilla.
I am not going to rule out that those are not in there. I'm not getting them right now. But I still maintain they're all front loaded. Everything's in the initial.
What proof do you think this is?
I'm going to go with 95.
It's 90.
All right. Well, I've been pretty consistently estimating high.
Must be that
recently.
Korean food he had.
We had Korean barbecue, and I'm sure it's messing with my palate quite a bit.
There's a lot of flavors.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm still pretty full from it. It's much later. So, an okay bottle.
Yeah.
You know what? If I'm at the bar
Mm-hmm.
and their selection isn't very good,
Mm-hmm.
and I see this,
I'm gonna pick it.
I'm going to pick it.
That's
yeah.
right. If it's sitting next to the White Label,
Absolutely.
all day,
Absolutely.
all day. And if it's sitting next to the White Label and Jack Daniels, I'm still picking this.
Or JD Black Label for sure. I'd pick that over JD Black all day.
I don't know that I've had JD Black.
That's their most common.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but if it's single
Confuse me
barrel,
with White Label. Well, JD single barrel's a different planet.
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But love me a Waylon tune, pretty decent bourbon.
Yeah, it was a great song.
John, thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that song. Yeah, Semper Fi. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a like. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out. Tell us what North American whiskeys we need to try. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.